What's up guys, Sal here. So about 6 years ago, a small Chinese startup named OnePlus made big waves in the smartphone industry, an accomplishment that even big tech firms like Google struggle with today. OnePlus won over hardcore Android fans with their smartphones that had slick software and specs that rivaled Samsung and Apple phones for a fraction of the price. Their motto was to never settle. They've always positioned themselves as being an advocate for the consumer. In an industry dominated by Samsung and Apple, OnePlus wanted you to feel like the company was on your side. But soon enough, OnePlus started to look more and more like the flagship smartphone makers it originally sought to dethrone. They market their phones in the flagship segment, yet they don't offer basic flagship features like the wireless charging and IP rating. Their excuse for that is wireless charging is inferior to the company's own warp charge standard. I understand OnePlus is obsessed with speed as its defining trait, but it's the wrong way to evaluate the useful of wireless charging. I agree wireless charging isn't as fast as wired charging, but it can be more convenient. You can have a charging pad at your desk or next to the bed and just drop your phone on it. There's no fiddling with the plug or accidentally knocking the phone down when your foot gets tangled in the cable. That's the value of wireless charging. It's not an either-or situation. People have come to expect premium phones to have this feature, and OnePlus, being a premium phone maker, was giving excuses all these years, not because it was slow, that's just an excuse, but the reality was they were just controlling the cost. Thankfully though, things will change come OnePlus 8 Pro. OnePlus has joined WPC Wireless Power Consortium, the standard group that handles the Qi wireless charging used by virtually every single smartphone, basically signifying that their next phone, the OnePlus 8 Pro, is guaranteed to have the wireless charging support. Their excuse all these years was that wireless charging is slower, but companies like Xiaomi have come up with 30 watts of wireless charging standard, which by the way is faster than OnePlus's own wired warp charge. So that left OnePlus with no choice but to include this charging standard on their next phone. So OnePlus thinks that foldable phones are not good enough. Their CEO was interviewed by The Verge, where he said that they haven't found the significant advantage or value that's brought by the foldable smartphones that aren't outweighed by the shortcomings or the disadvantage of the current state of the technology. He said that the current foldable phones have a crease in the middle, which he cannot accept in products that he builds. Also, he doesn't like the plastic display of the foldable phones. Kinda ironic for him to say that. I mean, he's working on a disappearing rear camera tech that lets you hide your back cameras, a tech that literally no one needs. Yes, I do agree that foldables right now aren't perfect, but that doesn't mean you can say it has little to no value. An 8-inch or 9-inch tablet that can turn into a phone, which can then be pocketable, isn't valuable. It's 100 times more useful than the tech that OnePlus is working that literally no one needs. You know why OnePlus isn't actually working on foldables right now? Is that they don't have the resources to invest in this technology. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.